the video. Guys, if you're struggling selling electronics, man, that's all I want you to do. I want you to get your behind up and get out. Like, I'm driving and I'm thinking, like, I'm just wondering and thinking and just, I try to channel something that I can give to you guys every day. Because as you, I'm sure know, like, it's hard juggling a lot of things, as I'm sure we all experience, juggling work, juggling personal, juggling just mental, right? And sometimes it's like, well, what do I have to offer others? And it can become quite confusing, frustrating, and I don't force it, right? Like, I got a lot of videos out that I'm not sure if everybody has been able to see, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna post today, but I did want to bring you guys this. I did, because I remember, as much as I like telling my success and telling you guys how much I sold and all of the great things about my eBay journey, my Mercari journey, my Amazon journey, because I did make money on Amazon as well. As much as I want to, continue to tell you guys all of that, I do want to also be transparent and say there was times when I was not getting sales. There was times when the sales would slow down. There was times when I used to be crying in the car because I'm like, yo, I might have to actually go ahead and stop selling these products because I got this rent due, that rent due, and I was depending on this $1,400 deduction. I mean, I said deduction, deposit, but it ain't coming this month. It's been times where I've literally felt like, damn, like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it this month. And you want to know what I had to do? I had to get up and get out. I had to get up and I had to get out. Now, there's a lot of people that find themselves put in this position to where they forget that you have the ability to get up and get out. The ability to get up and get out is well and alive. And I'll tell you something, it's better. Now, throughout this little live, because it seems like a lot of people like these type of lives more than when I'm sitting in my office at home, because I do be moving around throughout the day. And I'm like, well, as I'm driving, I remember when I was driving broke and I was trying to figure out, yo, how can I get these sales? And then I had to really lock the fuck in and realize, yo, I got to get out in front of a customer. Because while, yes, I got products in my store and I got products online, they not selling. It was times when no customers would come into my store for anything. Then it was times when they would only come in for one thing, and I was doing my Google business profile and I was like promoting it. I was promoting repairs. I spent like $500 every 3 days promoting phone repair. Nobody would come into my store. Nobody. And that was like one of the darkest moments because I had employees I was paying. I had rent that was about to be due. And I also had electric. I had rent for the store, rent for me. I had my kids' private school because my children are in a very, very nice school. And they've been in a very nice school. So I had all that on my mind. And I really want to dig in deep and talk to you guys about when you feel like you're close to the end, when you feel like you're finna fall off, when you feel like you're about to drop, you about to literally, you don't got no more, nothing else, nothing left. I done spent all my money I had saved up. What do I do? This is why I try to tell y'all to buy physical products. Not because I want to sell you, not because I want to make a video, no, but because when I was at that point where I couldn't get a customer into my store, I was able to go and say, you know what? Let me go set up a pop-up shop. Let me use somebody else's spots or lands or whatever you want to call it, somebody else's establishment to make me money. And that's what I did. I never forget, I went to, it's called the Roosevelt Mall in Philadelphia, right? I went to the Roosevelt Mall flea market. This flea market was near like Modell's. It was near Xfinity. If you have Xfinity in your area, it's like a cell phone / cable provider. It was near Chick-fil-A. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, this flea market must be good because of all the traffic around it. I just need to capitalize, you know? So as much as I wanted to capitalize, I pulled up to the guy, was like, how much is a spot for the flea market? And the guy said $40. And I remember me being like, well, damn. The first thing that popped up in my head was, will I make $40 back? Now I know I got chargers and speakers and stuff, but one of the rules at the flea market was only used products. And I remember it because I broke that motherfucking rule. I broke that. Hi, y'all. Sorry, I'm driving, so I can't really see. If I don't respond, I'm sorry. Hi, Juliana. Hi. I'm gonna call you S because I can't really see a name right now. But hello. Thank you so much for commenting and saying what's up to me. I appreciate everybody joining. But I remember, and then in the back of my head, I said, fuck it. I said, yo, listen, you might not even be able to pay the damn rent. So it's like, who cares? Put the money up, boy. So I put the money up. I got up 5 o'clock because they were like, you get the best spot if you get up early and you get here before. It's first come, first serve for the spot. You just have to pay to get your spot. So I got up early. I paid like 2 people to come out with me. They came out. This is the times when like hoverboards were really popping. So I only had to pay the people who were with me $100. So I lost $200 obviously, but I made $1,000 basically, right? So when that happened, I was like, oh shoot. So this whole time I'm waiting for customers to buy my stuff. Hello. This whole time I'm waiting for people to buy my products, when in reality, what the heck are you stopping for? In reality, I had to come to them. And when I went out and then I started to see, oh, yeah, I like these headphones. Or, oh, no, I don't want these headphones. Or I like the smartwatch. I don't really like this one. What else was it? It was a bunch of speakers. And they were telling me like things that they liked, things they didn't. Oh, this charger feels cheap. This charger feels good. This adapter broke when I picked it up. Like I learned a lot about my products, and I also learned a lot about my customer base by actually going out and talking to them. And a lot of people, because I have calls every single day. What's up? Every single day I have calls. And I talk to a lot of people that are in this situation where they're like, yo, I see people making money online and I want to get in on it, but it ain't working for me. And I'm the type of person, I'll celebrate all of your small wins. Like I'll ask you, hey, how many products did you list last week? Oh, I list 34. How many did you list this week? I list 42. Great. I'm that person that I'll say a billion negative things, but I'll also say a trillion positive. Because you gotta, the way this world is going, how expensive it is to live, how wicked the people are, how horrible just the freaking atmosphere in this world is. I think it's important to always count our blessings. And a lot of us don't count our blessings. And right now, you may be somebody living check to check or somebody that is struggling financially, and it might be easy to complain. But I'm urging you not to complain. I'm urging you to say thank you. At least I was able to do X, Y, and Z. Every day, before I lay my head on my pillow, I journal and I write down some things that happened good to me. No matter how bad my day was, I write down some good things, because in order to really own your business and own your decisions and choices and live with them, you have to be willing to own your mistakes and keep it pushing. So I'm making this $1,000 at the flea market. I said, you know what? We finna scale it. And I kept doing it. Hello, hello, hello. We kept doing it. How are you? And I did this for a whole 3 weeks. I made 3,000 and something. And I was able to pay all of my bills. And this is when I first was getting started. And I was, because it takes a while to make money with a business. I'm not here to front and flex. I saw a girl on TikTok this morning. She got on TikTok. She had this badly photoshopped picture of a fake ass bank account statement, and she put it on the screen, and then she was like, "Yeah, guys, I'm looking for an apartment, and I just want to give you." Long story short, I'm looking at this girl. I'm like, "Yo, you are." I don't know why my service is so bad. It's so many people out here that are struggling, and what they're trying to do is, well, I wouldn't even say what they're trying to do. What they are doing is going in panic mode. You got creators going in panic mode where they're faking their sales, they're lying about results, they're just selling anything. We gonna stay committed 10 toes. You know what I mean? And that's what I urge you to do. If you're somebody not seeing the results, like right now, I'm headed right now to a pawn shop to pick up some phones. Right now. And I was debating on filming it, but if I do that, I mess my own source up, because people in Philly watch me. And you know, if I film the pawn shops that I work with, that's why I gotta be really careful. I went on YouTube, guys, and I filmed my store before, and me on my store, in my store and stuff. People try to rob me. I've filmed certain things, and I've realized not everybody that watches me celebrates me, or, you know, wants the best for me. Some people, you know, I even filmed me going to play basketball, and the next day I go to the basketball court and my car is robbed. So I'm not going to film the pawn shop, but I'm on my way to the pawn shop because I'm going to pick up some phones. I'm about to leave, okay, and come back later. Okay, that's what's up. I appreciate you for joining. But yeah, so it's a real important thing for us to understand, ride that wave, get out and stop just trying to sell products on eBay and drop ship and stuff like that. Shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work longevity wise. Promise you ain't. I know that this might not be what you want to hear. It ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to stand on what you want to actually make happen, which hopefully is the business, and people are what your business will be based around. And you need to make sure you're doing your touches with real live people. Don't just focus on trying to get the shit the easy way. Sometimes you gotta grind it out. Sometimes you gotta look and see, like, damn, like, this shit is hard. And the first thought in your head shouldn't be, damn, I'm finna give up. The first thought in your head should be, all right, what's the system I'm putting in place to get this thing figured out? How am I going to get this situated? How am I going to get better? How am I going to grow? How am I going to build? You feel me? How am I going to make the best of this situation? How am I going to sell these products? My name is Brandon. How am I going to become a better version of myself? And I think that's really important, guys. Really, really important. So I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk about that, and I wanted to give you guys that. I do have a call that I have to be on in a second. But yeah, y'all, if you are having trouble getting sales and making money, but you got some type of physical asset, you're in the right position. Can't nobody take that from you. Can't nobody take your products from you. Can't nobody gonna be able to take your products from you unless they rob you, obviously. But I'm saying, like, I'd rather be broke with a whole bunch of products than broke with a whole bunch of courses. It doesn't make sense. And then you might be like, well, the courses can help me make money. Nobody puts the direct way to make money in courses. They don't. I like to use my courses as guides, as foundations. You feel me? It's the smartest way to do it, man. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you are watching this and you're not subscribed subscribe to your boy. Like I said, I'm on my way to a pawn shop to pick up some phones. It's all about making this money, man. All about being better than we were yesterday. Take those leaps, take those steps. If you are feeling like you're not progressing, change your routine. Alter a little something in your routine. Get out there, get some products, and try to like sell at a pop-up shop. Stop using your check just on bills. It's not going to work. Do not just use your check on bills. And I heard something really interesting. Yesterday, I was talking, like I say, I always talk to people more successful than me. I was talking to this guy, and he said some crazy stuff. He said, Brandon, he said, yes. He said, you know, you need to make sure that you're selling to the rich. I'm like, what you mean? He like, the rich people, they don't ever worry about price. They don't ever care about the quantity. Rich people are more enticed to buy your product because they want to stay rich. People that haven't experienced real money and don't really want to experience or have not experienced the business won't understand. They're not going to be as consistent. Now, the reason I tell y'all that is because I want to say something similar to you. Focus on selling to people that are right in front of you more than you're trying to sell to people that are online. Online. Because while people online may buy your products, they're not a value customer as much as a person that you saw face to face is. They're not going to be that customer that's going to give you another avenue to wholesaling products or a residual client that you can actually physically touch, physically ask questions and build trust with. So remember what I say, y'all. Stop selling. Don't just sell to anybody. Don't just sell online. Sell physically too. That's my new thing that I'm pushing, because I know I push a lot of listing on eBay and Mercari, but there's also a missing piece that I don't talk about, which is I sell in person too. And if I'm trying to help people grow and become better, right, I got to be transparent with you, and I have to let you know, oh my God, this person don't let me know how to drive. Let me just stop the car before I merge, because I don't got no time people to hit my car. But yeah, like just focus, sell to people in person too. And I know you might feel like you don't want to or you can't do it, and you can. You can. It ain't nothing hard. It's better selling in person. Because when you collect that money for that product that you spent money for, and you get more money than what you actually spent, it's gonna be a great feeling. It's gonna feel a little overwhelming at first, because you're gonna realize that you're actually doing business. You're actually constructing business. You're actually constructing business. And I don't know about you guys, but listen, if you have to sit there and rent out a little flea market spot every weekend to double your paycheck, would you do it? I know I would. And that's why we got that resellers kit on WESPLY.com, because like these are the type of topics and type of mindsets I think a lot of people lack. A lot of people don't even realize how important selling to real live people in person is to making consistent income. So I definitely wanted to drop that dime on y'all, and I wanted you guys to take it for whatever y'all can and make it work in any way you can. But I promise you, once you start selling to people in person, your life will change. Then people will start giving word of mouth promotion. So much is going to happen. So much. So I really urge you guys to do that. Stay focused, lock in, and I will see you guys shortly. All right. Thank y'all for watching, man. You know I love y'all like a fat kid love cake, right?